But I just feel like your reactions to it just made me feel like, okay, this person is definitely playing a game and trying to just impress people and just give this bad boy whatever. If you can do that, then maybe I should be doing the same too. Because like I don't want to look like a fool with my especially with my friends.
So many things are happening in Biggie's house. So Bright and Mide had like a couples, lovers cruffle, and Bright knelt down to beg Mide. Like he literally knelt down, like went down on his two knees to beg Mide. Guys, this is somebody that said he's in a relationship outside. Oh my goodness. And do you know that this same Bright denies Mide in public? Right? If they ask or if they call Mide his babe, he says Mide is not his babe. Like he constantly denies her in public, and now he's kneeling down. So, anyways, this was how the whole thing started. So in the afternoon, they were playing a game. Dede was there, IB Fubara was there, Tracy was there. They were playing a whisper game. I think Isabella was also there as well. They were playing a whisper game. They would tell a girl to go and whisper something into any of the guys' ears. So IB Fubara, IB Fubara, they told IB Fubara to whisper something in Bright Morgan's ears. So they told her to whisper to him to make her WET, right? So she does that. It was a game, like a whisper game. She does that, and Bright took it like literally. He carried her and put her on the is it Chinese table, trying to touch her leg, and he was actually doing it like literally. So the girls were watching, and later on they go to tell their friend Mide. So this was how the whole thing started. So Mide, hearing it, she started thinking that, oh, okay, so is this the kind of narrative that he wants to put out? Is he trying to play a bad boy script? So she started thinking and thinking and thinking. They didn't affect their conversation. They didn't really talk all through the day, even at the party. So fast forward to after the party, um, they both decided to have a conversation. Bright Morgan then goes ahead to ask Midi, okay, what's the problem? Like, are you okay? Why you not talking to me and all of that? What happened before the party and all that? So it was at this moment that Mide now downloaded everything to her. She was like, they asked you to do a whisper game. Like, you were not the only guy that they whispered to, but you were the only one that did it, like literally. They whispered to Kola just laughed it off. They whispered to another person, the other person laughed it off. But you took it like personally when IB Fubara told you to make her wet. So Mide goes on to say that she doesn't understand the kind of games that he is playing, that she feels like he wants to play the bad boy narrative because what he tells her in private does not equate to what he does in public or what she sees him do in public. So she's not understanding the two personalities that he's trying to put forward. So he tries to explain to her that it is not what it seems, that it was just a game and he just decided to play along. And Mida was like, that's not really a problem. That the problem here is that this particular person, this is the third time that she's complaining about this person, and that she doesn't even have a problem. But if that's the kind of script that he wants to play, that he's fine, that it is fine that he can go ahead to play the script, that she too should also go ahead to play the script because she cannot be playing the fool, because her friends saw this and they actually came to call her. So it's like her being a fool in the presence of her friends. Bright even went ahead to call Kola to intercede on his behalf, to beg Mide on his behalf. So when Kola came, he tried to explain to Mide that it's not what it seems, that there are some things in this house that happen and it is not exactly how it seems. That honestly, Bright likes her and he's not trying to play any games with her. So she shouldn't see it that way. He tried to pacify her, tried to, speak to her and all of that. Then at some point, Wright said he was going to take it up from there, right? And this what it was at this point that he knelt down on the floor. And when he knelt down on the floor, even Kola was like, what is happening? Even Kola was like, what is happening? So they eventually settled the matter. So they eventually settled, but Mide was like, if this happens again, especially with the same person, that there'll be a problem. So they all agreed to it, and yeah, we have our, is it Bride or Bride ship back on the sea. Meanwhile, on the outside world, Bright Morgan's handler is crashing out. So this was what she posted, or this was a comment she made. I don't know if it's a she, but people are saying it's his girlfriend that is handling his account or whatnot. Anyways, this was what he said. Do you know that the person is also calling for his disqualification? People are saying that his account was hacked, but we don't even know the crux of the matter. So, anyways, this was what the person commented on, replied someone. Person said, "We know if we pretend my boss done fuck up bad. Everybody wey know am dey vex like dis. Even though na game im dey play, we know say na game e dey play, but im don go too far. Person wey no get shishi, na only 7k dey im account. Na so Bright American girlfriend come say make she help sponsor our boss. His American girlfriend is the one that bought everything our boss is wearing, down to his boxers. Everything Bright Morgan is using on the show, his American girlfriend spent almost 4 million naira. Person wey don plan marriage this year, im family dey plan wedding. E no good like that na. All these women wey dey support this behaviour e don go too far abeg. What he is doing we do not support. A lot of problems waiting when he comes out. Bride parents dey vex, im mama dey cry every day like this. E don go too far with im game. Everybody wey know Bright dey vex. We no dey watch the show again. And guys, like I said, the person is calling for his disqualification. I'm going to read it. Let me read it to you guys. Apparently, there is a clip going around where what's his name now? Bright Morgan was touching some things, when they were asleep. Although Mide was not completely asleep, she was aware of what was going on. So I don't understand how this disqualification is going to happen. So the person goes on to say he should be disqualified, that this is not okay. People need to condemn this. What is this? Mide has parents. Bride Morgan needs to be disqualified. Why will anybody say this is okay to do to someone's daughter, a female for that matter? Bride Morgan, aka, then the person goes ahead to call him a rapist. And the person goes on to say, Kemen did not go this far and Big Brother disqualified Kemen. Bright has to be disqualified. Mm. Now, there we dey now. Now, they had to open a different account, like for Morgan. So he has a different account now. New account even had to put out a disclaimer, release a disclaimer that the account, that's the old account, had been hacked. Meanwhile, Bright is in Biggie's house, kneeling down for me day. Like it's crazy. This is just week two. Right? I mean, this is just week two, guys. We have 8 more weeks to go. I feel like before the end of this season, a lot of viewers would have grown like gray hairs, white hairs, because these housemates are a handful. Like crazy. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.